Hi, and welcome to the first episode of Pivoting Your Path. So before I get started, I want to say Happy International Strategic Planning Month to any municipality, intergovernment organization, and any entity in general, simply looking at really strengthening your communications and aligning with your target audiences, especially during a pandemic. I'm going to discuss 7 key tactics that any organization must have within their strategic communications plan. So let's get started. Tactic 1, goals and objectives. They must be smart in that they must be specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. Tactic 2, segmentation. So of course, as an organization, you have different target audiences you're looking to attract. Your stakeholders, your beneficiaries, strategic partners, donors, etc. And so really ensuring that you segment them according to their motivations, their needs, and their challenges would then help you with tactic 3, which is key messaging. Core messaging, secondary messaging, and a strong call to action or a CTA will ensure not only does the target audiences understand the communications that you're putting forth, but then what to do with it. Is it to learn more or to attend something or to register? And so identifying the key messaging and the call to action will really ensure that you connect with your target audiences. Once your SMART goals and objectives are in place, you have your segmentation locked down, and then you have your key messaging in place, now it's time for tactic 4, which is strategy. And like we say at Pivot Path, strategy never hurt nobody. And so we use the Peso Model. The P stands for paid, which is paid advertising, Google ads, paid social, publications, etc. The E stands for earned, more of a traditional style of communications, word of mouth and utilizing your circles of influence. The S stands for shared, which is social media. This is Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, TikTok, and any kind of social media platform. And then there's O, which is your website and anything that's owned, your internal communications, your marketing collateral, etc., that can then be disseminated externally. Tactic 5, budget. So once your strategy is in place, it's a little easier for you to determine what your budget can be so that you don't overspend or underspend the allocated funds. Tactic 6, timeline. Again, once the budget's in place, then you can really ensure you understand how many events can happen within the year or how much travel can go into certain things, what type of campaigns you can put in, videos, marketing collateral, printing, etc. But then it also allows you to have ample time to communicate with your vendors or any kind of contractors that you like to communicate to or reach out to help you achieve those goals and objectives. Last is 7, and this is measuring success. So although it's really important for you to understand the qualitative impact that you have in your communities, having quantitative or data behind it can also ensure that it's really strong and that you're able to truly analyze SWOT, your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities or areas of opportunity, and your threats. If all of this sounds very overwhelming to you and you're like, we're just running, we're just trying to stay afloat, we're just doing what we need to do to achieve XYZ, but there's no true strategy in place when it comes to your communications and your outreach, we're here to help you. Please stay tuned to the next episode.